In the last class, we learnt weathering, erosion, transportation, and deposition. So, by following all these, lands are forming. So, today we are going to discuss work of water. Work of water. So, have you ever observed the river course? So, the source of the river generally it may be in hilly areas, so high mountains. From the source of the river to end of the river where the river meeting in the sea. So in this course we can see the several changes will take place. So let us discuss what are they. So when the river flowing from its original place to origin place to meet the sea, so in that course, so it establish it develop v-shaped valleys, gorges, canyon, fertile floodplains, meanders, oxbow lake, and finally deltas. So today we are going to discuss all of these. So the river origin in high mountains. So that is the source of the river. So there the where the river born in high places, from that the river water flows very fastly. So that flow of a river is very swift, so it has a great energy, great force, so that force can even cut the mountains. So it to flow steep slopes by cutting the rocks, even the hard rocks. So at that time it develops the deep valley. So when the river coming from the mountains, so it has lot of force. That force cut the even the hard rocks, then develop the deep valleys. So these deep valleys are called the V-shaped valley. So why we are calling V-shaped valley? So because so this V-shaped valley, so the bottom of the valley is narrow and top of the valley is wide, so that it looks like a symbol of V. That's why we are calling V-shaped valleys. So at the initial source of the river, so it forms V-shaped valleys. So due to having more force to the water. So then after when it moves, sometimes there are the hard rocks. Where there are the hard rocks, so it is not possible to cut like a V-shaped valley. So there the river force establish gorges. Gorges means very narrow valleys. So here, so the gorges shape is the bottom of the valley and top of the valley both are same. So due to that, so it is called as gorges. So it is a very narrow valley. So the steep slopes, steep. So at gorges we can observe steep slopes. The top and the bottom are equal. So that is the shape of the gorges. So for example, the Baisan Gorge in Andhra Pradesh at Godavari River and Indus Gorge in Kashmir. So we can observe the example in our country. So the later canyon. So canyon means canyon is also the top is wide than the bottom. So that is the shape of the valley. So it has also very deep as like gorges, but the bottom is narrow than the top. But it compared to V-shaped valley, the V-shaped valley, the bottom is very narrow, but whereas in canyon, the bottom is somewhat narrow than the top of the valley, so that it is called the canyon. So later in mountains, when the river flows from mountains are like a chain of the mountains. So in that chain of the mountains, we can also observe the waterfalls. So when these waterfalls, so coming from very fastly, and sometimes these waterfalls by having more force, when it water pour on another rock, so there, so by making a pool, so we can observe the plung pool. So at waterfalls we can observe the plung pools. So then after this river enter into the plain areas. When the river enter into the plain areas, automatically it slow down, so that it have no force. Due to that, it is unable to carry the hard rocks or particles along with that water, so that it deposits either it at its banks or in its bed. So this is about the situation of the plain areas. So these by establishing the its deposits at bank and at bed of the river, so there it forms a fertile fertile flood plains. So when the flood comes, so it carry lot of material, and when the flood slow down, so it deposits at its banks layer after layer. So when these these banks are getting high and high, so then the river so may not flow in that route, so then it can change its route. So in plain areas, always the river change its course. It always search for new path, because its banks may be high or its bed may be high, so that it always search for the new path. So in that time, in plain areas, we can also observe the meanders. Meanders means the gentle turns. So due to having the several deposition at its banks or at in bed of the river, so due to that, the river always changes its path. So that path looks like a snake. When the snake move from one place to other place, so it goes likewise, so that the there it forms meanders. Meander means gentle turns. So when these gentle turns are very near, sometimes it in that turn, by crossing that turn, it goes another path, then establish the oxbow lakes. Oxbow lakes. For example, you see, so like this is a meander. This is a meander. So sometimes it goes like this wise. So it is called the oxbow lake. So then after the river entered into the mouth of the sea. So when the river entered into the mouth of the sea, so at that time also that river carries some of the fertile soil, so that at that time it is unable to carry, so it deposits at mouth of the sea. So due to that, there the river forms the deltas at mouth of the sea. So here the delta word is a alphabet in Greek language. So we received that delta word from the Greek language. So it is about the work of water. Thank you.